To me, my X-Men.
Hey guys, Jay! Welcome back to the channel. So guys, this just came across my desk and I'm super excited that the X-Men 97 trailer has just dropped, everybody. This is crazy. We were expecting this earlier this month in February, but I don't know what happened. They basically pushed it back a month, and now apparently it's going to have a new release date, and I wanted to find out what that was by watching this trailer. And of course, I wanted to see what Easter eggs and goodies we could glean off of the trailer itself. Let's have a look at this, guys, because this is going to be absolutely amazing. Guys, just before we get to the episode, I wanted to draw your attention to this little thing, which you've probably already seen it and wondering what it was. This is actually a new microphone, which was provided to me by Maono.com. Maono is a company that actually produces high-quality microphones, and this one in particular is their DM30 RGB model, which is specifically made for streamers. I'll talk a little bit more about this at the end of the episode, but I did want to tell you that this is available right now on Maono.com. But in the meantime, of course, I want to react to this X-Men 97 trailer. Let's take a look at X-Men 97 official trailer. All right, just heading over to YouTube. There it is, the official trailer right on top. Oh, I love it. I love it. The classic TV 4:3 screen. Oh, the death of Xavier. Wow. Now, if you know this comics, you know that something else happens to Xavier. And I wonder if they're going to pull that into the storyline. Now for HD quality. Oh, this is awesome. Wow. They're trying to match the animation style from back in 97. That's awesome. It's got those really chunky lines. It's not like an anime, type of presentation. Was that Magneto at the UN? Magneto and Xavier statues at the Xavier mansion? Oh, Wolverine. Okay, so it's my understanding that they tried to get all of the original voice actors. And just by listening to them now, they sound a little bit older, but Cyclops is pretty good. Storm is a little bit older. Rogue just sounded pretty good there. What the heck? That's awesome. Oh, wow. He literally just said Xavier's lines. That's awesome. I saw a lot of things. It happened so quickly. Again, it's a teaser trailer.
Magneto, the last will and testament of Charles Xavier. Everything he built now belongs to me.
Oh, man. Are you freaking kidding me? All right, that's a bit of a twist because that's actually not what happened in the original series, but interesting direction they're going to go into this time. That's crazy. All right, I want to take a deep dive into this because this is something that there's a lot to take in. There were a few Easter eggs there, not a lot, but let's take a really quick look at this. So first of all, I love the TV. I love the videotapes on top. We see the picture of Jean Grey and Scott Summers in the corner. Love it. And of course, a Toy Biz. Yeah, there it is. Toy Biz. Wait a second. Is that Toy Biz? Yes, it is. It's Toy Biz because it's got the huge weights for Colossus. Toy Biz action figure. That is so awesome. I love it. This is amazing. All right, so let's move forward. X-Men. Check your local listings. So of course, they talked about the series finale. And here we see the death of Xavier. All of the X-Men are surrounding him. We have Jean Grey, we have Cyclops, Storm, we have Gambit and Rogue. Morph is there. We have Jubilee with her longer hair. We have Wolverine there. We have... he is there. Yes, of course, Magneto is there. This is the thing I remember from the series. I think Magneto actually was thinking about taking over the X-Men around this time. Helping to lead them. That was an interesting little story plot line. And again, they never were able to bring that together. And of course, Beast. And then of course, Xavier passes. We see all of the X-Men and basically mourning his passing. It's funny that we don't see Magneto in this shot after we see him in the wide shot. That's interesting to see as well. And then we see a shot of everybody Obviously, we see Aurora with her long hair. We even see Magneto there, and that's very important because, again, Magneto does think about joining the X-Men at this time. So it's interesting seeing this wonderful hero shot. It's beautiful. Then, of course, we get into the actual animation itself. I love the style. The style is very reminiscent of the original X-Men 97 style. They really did, the colors, the thicker lines, everything's really well done. And has that atmosphere, almost like we never left the that age. And here we see, this is interesting. I didn't actually get a good look at this, so I want to take a good look at it now. There it is. We have the Daily Bugle. Is Spider-Man a mutant? That is an interesting little tidbit. I wonder if Spider-Man's going to make an appearance, or is that a tease? We might actually be getting a new Spider-Man series. That would be freaking amazing. Hellfire Gala. We all know about the Hellfire Club, guys. That's crazy. Inside Scoop. The Mutant Fashion Show. It's are mutants now being more accepted in this world, or are they being treated as more like jokes? Ridiculed as the butt of society. I guess we're going to have to find out. But we can see, is that Banshee? There's an interesting one. But are these fashion, like Halloween costumes that are being patterned after the X-Men? Because we can see someone that looks like Banshee here. We can see someone who has Rogue's hairstyle, at least her newer hairstyle. This looks like Psylocke. And of course, we do have more of the actual mutants themselves. Interesting. We see memorials for Dr. Xavier here. Professor Xavier here, sorry. We see him actually being lowered into his grave, and the mutant protests are still happening. It really is a divided world, much like our own world. We have, it looks like, military personnel. Are these from the UN? Yes, that is a UN symbol, and they're carrying laser rifles. What is going on? Are they attacking the mansion? We see a huge Sentinel Arm, and who is that? Is that Forge? Interesting that we can't see who that is. We might find out a little bit later, but that is definitely a Sentinel's arm. That looks like Magneto's cape from the new version that we've already seen, and this is a spoiler, guys, spoiler ahead. The X-Men 97 action figures do actually have, reveals for some characters, and if we look closely enough, we can actually see all the X-Men in the lower left-hand corner. We see Beast there, we see Rogue, we see Gambit, we see Bishop, and I think, yes, that is Aurora right there. And maybe that might be Wolverine. It's hard to tell from this angle, but it also could be Morph. So it's interesting to see. And there's Cyclops. I think that's Cyclops over there. I can't see Jean, so it's interesting seeing those people. In the crowd, I can't see anybody that stands out. No one from the Mutant Liberation Front that I can tell, quote unquote, or the Friends of Humanity. Wink. We'll talk about that a little later. There's Xavier School. We can still see the basketball court where the Blackbird rises out of, but I think it actually rises out of the pool now. All right, and this is interesting. I was wondering what happened here, because we see Magneto and Charles Xavier, but what is this palace? What is this place? That is not the Xavier Mansion. Where is this? There's a new location that we're seeing, and who is that? Birds just don't fly out of nowhere, especially very brightly colored birds like that. Interesting. And then we see the X-Men opening up. This scene actually looks like the path to the Danger Room or Cerebro. But as we can see here, Cyclops turns on his optic blast, getting ready to fire. And Gambit is getting ready for battle as well. Same thing with Storm and, of course, Logan. I love that. Look at that. Now, it's interesting. Logan has an actual toothpick. I don't think he ever actually smoked a cigarette in the or a cigar in the series, and it's interesting to see that they returned to the toothpick. And here they are once again, all assembled on the Blackbird. We can see everybody in their proper seats. We see Bishop, Rogue, Morph, Gambit, Wolverine, Storm with her brand new beautiful haircut. We see Beast, and of course the leader, Cyclops. I believe he is the field leader, though. Now, it's interesting to say that I think that they're reprising their roles very well, although I do have to say Wolverine's voice is a little bit... It's not gruff enough, but I think that comes with age. But it's still interesting to see that they're all, reprising their roles. This march. Oh, look, the power of Aurora. That's incredible. She's literally one of the most powerful X-Men ever. The X-Men return. Where is this? It probably was in the series prior. Somebody can remind me what this is because I don't remember this. This structure. I wonder if it's somewhere special for mutants. There we see Jubilee, and she's got her original haircut back. That's interesting. She's jamming it. Oh, that's beautiful. And they're in a nightclub of some sort. Here we see Bishop. Oh my gosh! Look at those energy blasts in all new episodes. Oh, there we go. Now, little Easter egg here. Little Easter egg. If you guys know more about the story of Jean Grey, Scott Summers, and a certain somebody, the fact that Scott, is holding on to looks like a pregnant, someone who's pregnant, and it appears to be Jean. Interesting. Very, very interesting. No spoilers, though. Here's Rogue, and she's got, I guess she's dusting out, she must have had, like, dust in her hair, because she literally, dust is coming right out of her big, huge fro. It's her fabulous hair. It's amazing. And, of course, she just says, sugar. Love it. There we see the Sentinels just rising out of the ground. Oh, my gosh. That's just crazy. And this is the one that got me. We see Gambit jumping on top of Wolverine. Who the heck would have thought that Wolverine would even allow that? But there's a method to the madness because, as we know, Gambit can charge any object, and he decides to charge Wolverine's claws. We can see him touching the claws right there, and they become supercharged. That's awesome, bub. I love it. And, of course, they go into battle. That is incredible. And then, of course, Cyclops says the one line we've all been waiting for.
To me, my X-Men.
The theme song. Oh, my God, the theme song. I love it. And then, this is the reveal that happened here. I can't remember exactly if this is what happened in the comic books, but it's interesting to see this. The last will and testament of Charles Francis Xavier. We see Magneto tossing the book to... Were they out playing, like, basketball? It looks like they just came off the courts. We can see... It looks like Jean is very pregnant, and she's wearing a referee's outfit, and everybody else just looks like they were... in a game of pickup. That's what it looks like anyway. They look freaking awesome in their civvies. I love it. Now, that is Morph, right? Or is that Caliban? Somebody can tell me, is that Morph or is that Caliban? Interesting. Anyway, he tosses the book to Scott, and of course, it is the last will and testament of Charles Xavier. They're about to fight, but this stops them. This stops everybody. And unfortunately, he reveals
Now belongs to me.
everything belongs to Magneto. Again, interesting plot, interesting story twist. Just absolutely amazing. Oh, so many great things. A few Easter eggs here and there, but not too much. It really is fascinating to see how this all played out. Oh my God, this is crazy. Guys, we've waited long enough. 1997 was the last time X-Men was on television. Now it's coming to streaming on Disney+. I'm absolutely blown away at this revelation. This is incredible. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait for this amazing new show. And it's premiering on Disney+ on March 20th. Only a few days away, guys. It's close to a month away right now, but still... Only 1 month away before we can start watching X-Men 97 on Disney+. That was an incredible trailer, everybody. And honestly, I really have to just I am in absolute awe about what's been going on with the X-Men and action figures. And what really got me was, of course, that Toy Biz toy right in the front. Mwah! Just absolute chef's kiss. Beautiful. Guys, I wanted to tell you a little bit more about this mic, which you've been hearing. I've been testing this out for a little while, and I have to say, it's pretty damn good. A lot of people who I've asked, and a lot of people on my live streams I've asked, say that this is a pretty good quality mic. I'm not even using my pop shield, as you can see here. It's actually doing a pretty good job of, reducing all of that background noise. It's pretty amazing. And this is from a company called Maono. they provided to me. They reached out to me a little while ago and said, "Hey, we'd like you to test out this product and give it a bit of a review." So I was like, "Okay, send it my way. We'll have a look." This is their DM30 RGB model. As you can see, it actually has RGB colors. A lot of features on this, and of course, it is price point specifically for streamers. You can change the colors, and you have to excuse me here because this might sound a little bit loud. There's a little button here at the bottom. You can actually change the colors. As you can see, this is the pulsating RGB mode right now. If you click the button, this is actually red. It's hard to see with the glaring light here. This is yellow. This is more like a bright yellow. This is a green. And this is a cyan. This is a blue, and this is magenta. And then this is off, so you don't actually have to have the strobing light effect on at all. I kind of like it, so I usually have it on for my streams. It has a ton of features, including an audio dial right here, and so many other features. Especially if you start downloading the actual software from their website, maono.com. Some of the features also include a cardioid polar pattern, all metal body frame, companion software, which you can download from their website, mic gain control directly on the mic itself, headphone volume adjustment again on the mic itself, high sensitivity audio recording, and real-time monitoring. The real-time monitoring works pretty well, I have to say. What you have to do is there's a headphone jack right at the bottom of the base. You can actually plug that in, put on your headset, and you can literally hear yourself while talking into the mic. It's pretty amazing, and of course, if you're a streamer, it's invaluable to be able to hear yourself while you're broadcasting out to others on the net. Guys, definitely check out maono.com for this, once again, model DM30 RGB. I have to say, it's a pretty good mic, and it's just basically become my daily driver from now on. I was using the Blue Yeti for the longest time, and I still do prefer this mic for very, very quiet environments, but I do have to say that this is a heck of a lot heavier. This one is portable. I can take it around pretty much anywhere I need to go. I've actually used it on the road multiple times. So guys, definitely check out maono.com and check out the DM30 RGB for all of your streaming needs. What are your thoughts, guys? Because I'm absolutely blown away. Were you as impressed by this trailer as I was? The animation style really looks so close to the original, a little bit better. Obviously, there have been better techniques introduced. Does that impress you as much as it did me? The fact that they've been able to match the style so closely just blows me away. And of course, that crazy reveal and those other little Easter eggs that you saw in the trailer. What were your thoughts, guys? Let me know those comments in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. And if you're in the position to help out the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's MegaJRetro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons and channel members of this channel help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I couldn't do it without them. They are the best. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. It really means the world to me. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. To me, my X-Men. Good journey. Geek proud.